MLB The Show has baseball coming your way on a summer night at Oriole Park in Baltimore. Joe Kelly, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, hitters have a batting average against close to 300 against him, so he's going to have to make some adjustments if he hopes to be successful.
Betts moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Steve, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
You got to be swinging at good pitches. Avoid wasting at bats by going out of the strike zone on this guy.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Sandoval. He's out.
Oh, love it.
Number 44 will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race.
And he has a top 5 slugging percentage as well, so there's a lot of extra base hits to go along with that stellar average.
Bradley has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Chris Tillman is on the mound for game 2. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, he's looking to knock down that ERA. You see there, he's into the 4s, looking to have a little better start than what he's been accustomed to.
Tillman's got his target. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second,
Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. David Ortiz will stand in now. He homered in the ballgame last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And this is taken for a strike by the 40-year-old veteran. No balls and a strike.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And down goes Ortiz as he swings and misses for strike 3. Hanley Ramirez will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night.
Well, he's had 7 RBIs in his last 10 games, so he is producing runs, and he had another good one yesterday.
The 0-1 pitch. Tapped down the line. He's got it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Chris Davis will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Driven to right field and deep. Castillo going back, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. Now to the plate, Evan Gattis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in game number 2.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Boy, I want you to check out the location of where this pitch is in the strike zone. It's up, and it's right down the middle. I mean, maybe get away with that to a 220 hitting backup catcher, but not to a guy like this.
On the ground to the left side. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And with that, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, they have a man on the mound, high ERA. That usually means there's a lot of hard hit balls. So this defense, they're going to have to be ready with that leather out there.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Paul Janisch takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Boy, and after that good first inning, not the same here in the second.
He's kind of looking a little shell-shocked out there. Like even he can't figure out what's going on.
On the ground up the middle, and he wisely just steps on second to get the force play. Jonathan Scope steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
That first pitch change can be a tough one. A guy doesn't have any point of reference to work from, and he just can't help himself up there.
Hard hit toward the hole, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Manny Machado gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And you can bet they'll pitch him carefully with a couple guys on base.
Liner towards second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Pablo Sandoval will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Shot towards second, but an atom ball right to him for the first out.
Batting sixth,
Dustin Pedroia will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You know, when you watch Pedroia play day in and day out, I always think about that memorable 2013 season. I mean, this is a guy who hurts his thumb on opening day, but he played 160 games that season, and he led the Sox to another World Series title.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone. Jackie Bradley Jr. gets his first shot now, and he's working on a modest 5-game hitting streak. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded to short. Giannis ranges to his right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, that base hit is going to get his hit streak to 6 games now, so he's swinging it.
Rusney Castillo set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses, 1-2. Chop foul at the plate, it'll remain 1-2. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Tillman sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Adam Jones is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
High and deep to right center field. Castillo ranging back. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here for Adam Jones. Number 23 for him thus far. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead. Stepping in now, number 44. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike 1. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Chris Davis strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. On the ground to the right side. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, it's only the 3rd inning here, and he's already given up more hits so far than he did in his entire start last time out. He hasn't been able to reproduce what he had going on last time, at least not to this point.
And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. The second for 1, on to first, and they get them both.
And that's a huge double play there from a pitcher's point of view. You've got a run in against you already. You're still in trouble with 2 on and nobody out. But now you can at least take a breath out there and try to work out of this with just 1 run scoring.
Mark Trumbo stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Ramirez is there to make the catch, and the side is... Blake Swihart will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Tillman gets the sign. First pitch on its way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Gaddis has a read on it, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting,
Mookie Betts will dig in again. He grounded out to start the home first.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
In there, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he lays off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And a changeup. Couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Xander Bogaerts will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Hit hard toward the right side, and this continues right on through him as he couldn't knock it down. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
now batting number 34.
Digging in to try it again, David Ortiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here, so they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And they are on the board. It's a sac fly and an RBI to make this a 3-1 game now.
Now batting, first baseman
Hanley Ramirez stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. In the air to center field, and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. It's a 2-run shot for Hanley Ramirez. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Red Sox have drawn back to even at 3-3. Jones going back at the track. The wall. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
The second baseman, number 15.
A solo shot here for Pablo Sandoval. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they take the lead 4-3. Tap foul at home plate. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Trumbo on the run, and the inning is over. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies.
Leading off for Baltimore, catcher.
Leading off the inning, Francisco Pena, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Now batting,
Paul Yanish steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around.
Wow, just not going his way right now. Slumping pretty hard. He just needs some solid contact to get that confidence going again.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he thought to bunting here with the number 8 hitter up there.
Well, I'm more of a National League guy, so I'd maybe think about it. But in the American League, you just don't see it used all that often.
Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Yeah, that's 2 really good breaking balls in that sequence. Here's the last one. And at the plate, he's probably thinking, I'm not going to see that same pitch again. But they go right back to it. They double up with it, and they get him to swing and miss again.
Here's Jonathan Scope now as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. drilled on the ground to short. Gloved by Bogaerts. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. Jackie Bradley Jr. come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
Rusney Castillo is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. Here's Giannis for 1. Back to Davis, and they turn the double play.
Now batting,
Blake Swihart is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pulls this one into the air out into right field, and he drops it. The throw into second, and he is in there.
now batting, center field.
Mookie Betts digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Davis is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Manny Machado heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting,
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there. They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up, and that's exactly what they got.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Belted high in the air out to left. Ranging back is Bradley. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game, and it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one, so he's definitely locked in.
now batting,
Into the box, number 44. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Bogaerts is camped under this one, and that's out number 2.
the first baseman, number 19, Chris Davis.
In now, Chris Davis. He singled his last time up. This is line to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And now another base runner for him to contend with now. And as we bring up his line, you can see that's an even 10 hits against him so far. And you have to wonder how much longer they're going to let him stay out there.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And a swing, and here's another big drive as this ball sent high and deep to left center field. And the long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 2-run shot to left center, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Yeah, make it 4 home runs as a team now after that last one, and this guy's led the way with 2 of those 4. I tell you, I wouldn't give this guy anything to hit next time around. He's as locked in as you can get.
Here's Mark Trumbo now.
Right fielder, Mark Trumbo.
As he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Leading off the inning, Xander Bogaerts, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo over to his left. 1 down.
Now batting.
Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. David Ortiz comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a pitch swung on and missed as the count goes to 0-2 to Ortiz. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. At the plate, Hanley Ramirez. And he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier. And that's in there for strike 1.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
And he fights him off here to foul this one over toward the right side, and it'll remain 0-2. Tillman's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's a high pop-up. Tillman is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Your attention, please. Now
new pitcher set to take over here, and we'll see the right-hander Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Francisco Pena will stand in here to get things started in the Baltimore 6th. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1. To 2-2 now. Smoked on the ground left side. Oh, in trouble for Sandoval. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Paul Janisch will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting,
Jonathan Scope will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far.
Yeah, putting the ball in play, sometimes that's half the battle.
This one's down to third. Sandoval has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Pablo Sandoval will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Well, if you can ever win a game despite your defense, this is it. That's 3 errors now in the ball game, and they're very lucky to still have the lead.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Throw sails a bit, but Davis is able to get up there to record the out. Rusney Castillo gets a shot here as he'll look to pick up the second run of the inning now from third base. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Oh, good contact there as this is sent in the air out to deep left center field. And this will wind up being the 3rd long ball he surrendered tonight. A home run. Santa Maria.
now batting, number 23.
So a 2-run shot to left center, number 11 for him on the season, as they move out in front 7-6. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Mookie Betts will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Left side, Machado has it. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Manny Machado will stand in to lead things off for the Orioles. Adam Jones set to follow. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. This man out for his 2nd inning of work. Did a nice job getting him 1, 2, 3 last time around.
Yeah, but that was against the 7, 8, 9 guys. Things may be a little more difficult here now that he has to face the top 3 in the lineup.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Adam Jones will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. 1 out, nobody on. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. Oh, that one got the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word.
You wonder if this is a ball that he probably should have just held on to. Instead, he tries to force it to first, and I think they're going to score this as a single and an error.
Standing in now, number 44. In the dirt, and now let's see. But fortunately here, no advance. Swing and a miss, 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So a two-run shot to left center, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far as they grab an 8-7 lead in this seesaw game.
Well, and his great season continues. That's home run number 20 now. So that's going to put him in the 2020 club this year. And I got to tell you, he's not done.
Anthony Varvaro will come on and pitch here with one gone in the top of the seventh.
Anthony Varvaro.
Here's Chris Davis now as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Bases are empty, one man out. Got him. Evan Gattis stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Xander Bogaerts will step in to lead things off here for the Red Sox. Big Poppy on deck to follow.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting number 34,
David Ortiz will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. Tillman into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
And if they can get him here with a little luck, they may not have to face him again.
And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw on to first will be there in plenty of time as the Ortiz shift works again. And there are 2 away now. Hanley Ramirez will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Jones, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. So stepping in, Pablo Sandoval, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Brad Brock will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning. Pablo Sandoval will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. 7 runs, 9 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score. Ball 1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Mark Trumbo, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First offering on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. Francisco Pena strides in, grounded out his last time through. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. One and one. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, shortstop.
At the plate, Paul Yanis. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. He's ready. Here's the first offering. To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down. Dustin Pedroia digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
In there, and it's 0-1. Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed as Pedroia's retired for the first out. Travis Shaw will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 47, Travis.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And a split-fingered pitch catches the zone. 2-2 now. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Rusney Castillo stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. A beautiful nighttime view there of the Baltimore skyline as we head to the top of the 9th in this one. Chris Young is into the ball game now as he'll take over out in left field. Jonathan Scope will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence. but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
The third baseman, number 13.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
A couple of tight pitches here to start this at bat. You can't really say you're getting squeezed, but he's not really getting any help either.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit.
Now batting number 2.
Adam Jones stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
Even though this is still just a one-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Heading out toward shallow right. Castillo is under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Number 44 will stand in again, and we'll take you back to the 7th inning. This was a 2-run home run, and it was one of the key blows in the ball game thus far. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. A shot down the first baseline. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And to score is the runner from third. Evan Gattis will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
And he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a ball, 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. Orioles settle for 1. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. Baltimore's out in front. Blake Swihart will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner.
And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Mookie Betts will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Low for ball 1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
The shortstop, number 2.
Stepping up to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now. David Ortiz makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to the final out in the 9th inning. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Well, I think he had to go a little beyond the call of duty here to finish this one off, but he winds up getting the final 7 outs, and that will earn him the save.
And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Adam Jones. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Orioles win this one 9-7. Good night from Baltimore.
1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Chris Tillman. His record is now 6-6. The loss goes to Chunichi Tozawa. He falls to 2-2. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
folks filing into Fenway Park here in Boston on a fine Thursday evening for baseball. Tonight, the David Price gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, take a look at that whip. Around 1-3, which is pretty much league average. So he's been very serviceable all year long.
Skied into straightaway right, and he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Get out of here.
With that, here's how Buck Showalter lines his Orioles up in this one. Who are you focused on, EK?
Yeah, if you're pitching, you better be aware of Crush Davis. Right now, he's among the AL leaders in homers, so he's had the power stroke working all year. He'll definitely be a guy that the opposition will need to be careful with.
Jimmy Paredes comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of them. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he will get there with the first hit of the ball game, a one-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away. And as you can see there on the graphic, he currently sits 4th on the Orioles in that category.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. He does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Price pauses. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. And with a quick breather here, take a look at the Red Sox on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Sure, guys. Some of the things that Xander Bogaerts does at shortstop, absolutely incredible. He's got a
well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Ubaldo Jimenez will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, Matty, when he seems to get in trouble, that's when he bears down. He's actually got a lower batting average against with runners in scoring position. That tells you a lot about what type of competitor he is.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Xander Bogaerts will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
And that's the spot that he's just going to have to keep wearing out going forward. If he can keep running that pitch in on the guy's hands, he's going to be fine.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. And with that, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, it must be nice for a manager to be able to pencil in a guy like Manny Machado over there at third base. He won the Gold Glove in 2015. Great offensive player, but maybe even a better defensive player. He's got great instincts, an excellent arm, and very athletic at that position.
Line toward right center. Paredes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mark Trumbo will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Cut fastball, and it's by him, 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Shot back up the middle. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Price into his motion. Here comes the first pitch. Hot shot to third. There's Sandoval on to first, and Wieters is set down now, 2 away.
Batting 7.
Ryan Flaherty will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. High pop-up. Ramirez is there for it. And that's the third out. Hanley Ramirez will stride in now. 2 hits for him, including a home run in last night's contest.
Boy, you look for a guy to produce. He's got 9 RBIs in his last 10 games, and he had another good one yesterday as well.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit to first. Backhanded. And Davis will win the race to the bag for the putout.
Batting 5th.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in now, the versatile Pablo Sandoval. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Dustin Pedroia will stand in now, and being a right-handed hitter, not too much of a surprise to see that he's a better hitter at Fenway Park than he is away from home. 2 out, nobody on. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Some of our nation's young. Paul Janisch will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, when you're hitting under 200 for the season, games like yesterday are going to happen on a regular basis.
Back to work now is Price as he gets ahead to start the inning. It's strike 1.
Trying to jump on that first pitch changeup. That's a good pitch there to start this AB.
And he falls behind 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Into the box now, L.J. Hose. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
L.J. Hose.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
That is the hardest first pitch to look for because you just can't wait long enough. Not only is it a hard pitch to hit, but it sets up everything else you have.
Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Price is ready. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Here's another look. This fastball's of the 2-seam variety, running away from him at the plate. And if you try to pull it, you roll over it. Instead, he goes right with it and winds up with a double.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Manny Machado is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Back goes Betts, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A two-run home run for Manny Machado. 8th home run on the season for him, as the Orioles are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it's one thing to hit one right down the line here at Fenway, but when you can get one over that wall out there, you know you've hit one. I mean, there ain't a yard in the land that would have held that baby.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Jimmy Paredes.
Jimmy Paredes.
As he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Under it, Castillo, and Rusney has it for out number 2.
Now batting.
Number 44 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around. A no argument, and it's 1-1. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But the Orioles strike for 2 thanks to the 2-run home run. Jackie Bradley Jr. will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base run. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Rusney Castillo will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard to short. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. Blake Swihart will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Oh, and trouble there for Giannis. Mookie Betts will stand in here. He was set down on strikes to start the home first. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The shortstop, number 2.
So striding in, Xander Bogaerts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The run scores from second. It's now a 2-2 ball game. So a runner at first with 2 away, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Chris Davis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Mark
Trumbo stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
And, Matt, you know what? It's always a little frustrating when you square one up, you hit a solid live drive somewhere, and all you get to show for it is a nice little jog right back to the dugout. That can get in your head a little bit after a while.
And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
The batter,
Matt Wieters stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Line drive to center field. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Ryan Flaherty in now. Hopped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Changeup, and that fades down and away. 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to getting through a quick inning, this is where you really need to grind out your at-bats, especially as a bottom-of-the-order guy. So this is a good job so far.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. To short, hit hard. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Paul Janisch stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Way out in front as this is yanked foul into the seats in left. 1-1. Here it is. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
To 2-2 now. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Hanley Ramirez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hanley Ramirez.
Into the seats. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Swing and a line drive. Foul. And this is swung on and missed that time by Ramirez. A strikeout victim, and there's 1 away. Striding into the box, Pablo Sandoval. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Flaherty is there, 2 down. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hose. And that ends the inning. So a very good inning that time. L.J. Hose heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Left fielder, L.J. Hose.
Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. There is Pedroia. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Ready to take his hacks again, Manny Machado, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, that was a fastball that he hit then, so we'll see if they go after him with hard stuff again.
Hit to short. Glove by Bogarts. On to first, and the price is right here, 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Jimmy Paredes.
Jimmy Paredes will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Number 44 will get a shot here with 2 away, and a runner at first now following the base hit.
That 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous spot in the lineup, so the inning's not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Tap fouled at home plate. One and one, here it comes. Chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jackie Bradley Jr. comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the low 80s slider is in there, and he's in control, 1-2. Turned on down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play. Rusney Castillo is at the plate as he watches ball one. Two and 0.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want him to chase.
3 and 0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3 and 1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Now batting,
Blake Swihart set to try it again at the plate. He reached on an error and then eventually scored last time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
Here's Giannis for one. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base.
center fielder.
Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hose going back on it, and that one is out of here. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
The shortstop, number 2.
So a two-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him. And it moves the Red Sox out to a 4-2 lead. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Well, the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Chris Davis will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Pulled toward right center field. Castillo's after it. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Now batting,
Mark Trumbo will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips.
He seems to be seeing the ball okay, though, making some decent contact so far.
Down the third baseline. 2 runs, 7 hits, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Nope. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Well, this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Matt Wieters will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Way outside. 1-2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
He's set. Here it comes. Ryan Flaherty stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Line toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Now batting,
Paul Janisch stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Liner towards second, but this is right to Pedroia, and the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple, still down by a count of 4-2. David Ortiz will stand in as he'll lead things off for the Red Sox in their half of the sixth.
David Ortiz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. Now a swing by Ortiz, and Big Papi drills this one deep to right field. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And a swing and a miss by Ortiz as he can't make contact there. 1 away. Hanley Ramirez will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yeah, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting,
Pablo Sandoval will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. 1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And a good idea to hold off there as it goes to 2-2 now on the Boston third baseman.
Boy, that's a good take there. I don't think I could have laid off that one.
Here's a high pop-up. Room for Wieters behind the plate. And he will indeed. L.J. Hose is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bogarts has it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Manny Machado will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
After battling injuries in previous years, Manny Machado showed everybody what he could do in 2015. He got named to the All-Star team, he participated in the Home Run Derby, and he won another Gold Glove.
Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Well, like you said, 2015 was definitely a year to remember for Manny. He became only the 7th Oriole to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in the same year.
Yeah, for him, it's all about health. If he can stay on the field, he's going to put together a stellar career. He's got all the tools, there's no doubt about that.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles,
Jimmy Paredes ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And that last pitch from Price was number 73 in the ballgame. Price sets his sights. Here it is on 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2. To short. Bogarts scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1-2. Dustin Pedroia steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
Dustin Pedroia.
Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit to third. Machado is there. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Jackie Bradley Jr. stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Lined hard toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Certainly in this streak, he's had a lot of those opportunities come late in ball games, but he extends it again with another clutch base hit.
Rusney Castillo stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Fly ball out toward left center field. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Wow.
Now in the box, Blake Swihart, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Outside, 2-1.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
And this misses from Jimenez, and that'll fill up the count now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
And this misses here for ball 4. Just the 2nd walk he's issued here into his 7th inning of work. Ryan Mattis will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Mookie Betts gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
Drilled on the ground is short. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty. Number 44 will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
That evens it up 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Price gets his sign. Here's the 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there, that number has him tied for 2nd in the AL in that category. Chris Davis gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, he's pitched a really nice ball game to this point, but this is a big moment for him. Getting through the heart of this order at this stage of his outing would be huge.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Mark Trumbo will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3-4-5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Xander Bogaerts digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Number 72.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. To first. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out. David Ortiz will stand in now. He's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
It was kind of a delayed swing right there.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is deep down the line in right. It looks to have the distance, and it's fair, a home run. A solo home run for David Ortiz. Number 11 for him on the season. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 5 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Pablo Sandoval stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Ground ball right side. Reined in. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Baseball on the Show from Beantown, Boston, Mass. We're set for the final innings of this one.
Attention, please. Now pitching for the
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Leading on for the Orioles, catcher
Matt Wieters is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's going to need to crank that swing up another notch if he's going to catch up to those.
Kimbrell pauses. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And not the start they were hoping for, as the leadoff man is kept off base to start the ninth.
The right fielder, number 3.
Ryan Flaherty will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs.
Yeah, and you just can't worry about the score right here. You just got to be able to string together a couple of base runners and take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 runner at a time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Right side hit hard, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Yeah, he's swinging a pretty hot bat here. 3 for 4 now after the base hit. That wasn't a little bleeder. That ball was smoke.
Into the box now, Paul Yanish. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Castillo on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead.